Despite my 2 marriages, I still believe in love, so I joined an online dating service. An attractive person came on there and said, "You look like you wouldn't hurt a fly." I said, "Wow, this guy's really handsome. I can't believe he's talking to me." He told me early on that he was a widower and that he had 2 daughters, and he was on a business trip to South Africa. He and I started talking on the phone relatively quickly. Gosh, I'd say 3 or 4 hours a day. His name is Christopher Piolo Olsen. He's from Milan, Italy, and moved to the United States about 18 years ago. Chris has a way with words. He'll say, "How is my queen doing today?" Or he'll say, "How is my flower today? I hope she's been watered." He's very poetic when he talks to me. He's just spectacular. Chris and I have discussed getting married. I believe Chris does consider me his wife. Chris will make a comment like, "Mrs. Olsen, I love you and I can't wait to be with you again." I've actually never met Chris in person, but I am definitely in love with Chris.
So who exactly is this mystery man that Sarah is so in love with, and why does he need her financial support in order to just get home?
Chris currently is in Africa. He got in a huge amount of trouble with the government and asked me to help. I've given Chris money for several reasons. His credit card was stolen. He needed money for calling cards, hotel bills, lawyers. I have sent money to his nanny. His visa expired. The money that I sent was stolen. I've sent Chris money thousands of times. In June 2014, Chris was in prison falsely accused of money laundering. I sold an apartment building and I sent $550,000 to Chris to get him out of jail. I've sent him money in South Africa, Nigeria, and Benin. He assured me that when he gets home, he's going to pay me back every dime. He's made 5 or 6 attempts to come back to the U.S. to meet me. Every time they arrest him and they put him in jail, and then they want more money. It's been like a roller coaster for me. I'm gonna have to continue to send him this money until he's free. I have questioned several times whether or not this is a scam. I am 95% certain that Chris is telling me the truth, that this is all legit. I am hoping that Dr. Phil can unite Chris and I.
You guys hit it off instantly, right?
Yes.
How long was it before he professed his love for you?
Gosh, it must have been 7, 8 weeks in.
Within a few months, he was writing beautiful emails to you. He said, quote, "I have already fallen in love with you, and yes, I'm so in love with you. But I want to start by saying that I miss you, and you have no idea how much I love you. I know you don't need another reminder because I tell you every time how much I love you." That was kind of music to your ears. You had just come out of a divorce.
Yeah, it had been a long time since I'd had love, so.
Sarah says she and Chris talked every day for hours on end. Now, he was born in Italy,
Correct.
but lived in the United States, right?
Yeah, he moved here 18 years ago.
Did he sound Italian or American or what?
When I first started talking to him, he sounded Italian. Now his accent's kind of changed. I don't know if he's adapted to where he's at.
Which is?
In Benin.
Benin, Africa?
Yeah.
Here's the profile according to Sarah. He's 46 years old, born in 1966. He had a wife, Debbie, and tragically she was killed in a car accident in Italy.
Correct.
He has 2 daughters, heartbroken when a girlfriend cheated on him and stole his property. He had a home in Kansas, but it was destroyed in a tornado. He moved to Gainesville, Florida, and he went to Africa to buy gems for his grandmother's company and ship them to the U.S.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.